Bill O'Reilly here. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Coming up next, the news with Mike Slater.
Thank you, Bill. It is Friday, June 30th, 2023. Here's what's happening today in America. Huge Supreme Court victory, huge fire in New York City. The verdict is in for the man who some call the Parkland coward. And how many Americans are proud to be an American? That is all coming up, and then Bill will be here with your message of the day. But first, a wonderful victory in the Supreme Court, ending affirmative action in higher education. At least, my opinion, it's wonderful. 6-3 verdict. The Chief Justice says the 14th Amendment provides that no state shall deny to any person the equal protection of the laws. And the 14th Amendment guarantees that the law in the state shall be the same for the black as for the white, that all persons, whether colored or white, shall stand equal before the laws of the states. And I love this line, eliminating racial discrimination means eliminating all of it. And from Chief Justice Roberts' conclusion, many universities have for far too long wrongly concluded that the touchstone of an individual's identity is not challenges bested, skills built, or lessons learned, but the color of their skin. This nation's constitutional history does not tolerate that choice. Love it. And it is worth taking some time to read Justice Thomas's scathing rebuttal of Judge Jackson. It is a work of art. A massive fire ripped through the Tiffany store in New York City. It was an electrical fire just 2 months after a $500 million refurbishment. The Tiffany store in New York City is right next to Trump Tower, which suffered no damage. Do you remember the Parkland, Florida school shooting? Well, there was a school resource officer who stayed outside during the shooting. This was back in 2018. He was charged with 7 counts of felony child neglect, among other charges, and a jury just found him not guilty. The state accused him of ignoring his training and doing nothing, and his defense was he couldn't tell where the shots were coming from. This is all the more reason to celebrate the law enforcement who do run to the gunfire and take down mass murderers. Hopefully you're getting excited about the 4th of July. A new Pew survey asked, how proud are you of being an American? Only 39% of Americans said extremely proud. That is a record low. In 2003, it was 70% of Americans. About for the last 20 years or so, it was about 50% of Americans, trending down. Now it's only 39%. Only 29% of Democrats are very proud to be American, 60% of Republicans. Let's get fired up for the 4th of July. Show the rest of our fellow Americans that this is a country worth being proud of. The great and patriotic Bill O'Reilly with your message of the day. Next.
If you own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles and have an auto warranty about to expire or have no warranty at all, listen up. Car Shield has a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that's now available to the public. Save on out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. So please call Car Shield now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. 800-925-7584 for a free quote. This protection plan is at an all-time low in price. Drivers who activate the vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing and car rental options at no additional cost. So please call for your free quote, 800-925-7584, 800-925-7584. Hey, what do you have to lose? 800-925-7584. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. On this Friday, Wednesday night, News Nation had a town hall with Robert Kennedy Jr., whereby the Democrat put forth that he should replace Joe Biden. Well, okay, but it's not going to happen. Why is it not going to happen? 2 reasons. The Democrat establishment provides money through political action committees for people to run for president. RFK Jr. is not going to get a cent. Biden will get maybe $600-700 million. So television ad time, office space, all of that, okay, is going to be overwhelming in Biden's favor. Now, you'll remember that I predicted that Joe Biden would not run, and I still hold to that. I think that his physical and mental competence both are declining, and that this scandal about Hunter may grow. But let's put that aside and say that Biden is going to get or run for the nomination. So Kennedy basically is what they call a gadfly. He's there. He'll get 15, maybe 20% of people who understand that Biden is so incompetent that he's damaging the country in incredible ways. The final thing is the legacy of the Kennedy family obviously catapults RFK in name recognition. But I can tell you, the Democratic establishment today hates Bobby Kennedy Jr. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve the message by writing it. You can reach me, Bill at BillO'Reilly.com, Bill at BillO'Reilly.com, name and town if you wish to opine. Let's go to the mail. Tanya, Bill, I have a dumb question. You said Merrick Garland will be arrested. Who's going to arrest him? I didn't say will be. I said he could be. Just like John Mitchell was the Attorney General for Nixon. U.S. Marshals would arrest him if it comes to that. Randall Concierge, remember, hands down, I want Putin to lose in Ukraine. However, my gut tells me the Ukrainian government is corrupt. Yeah, it might be. Lesser of two evils, that's a cliche. Naomi Carrion, Letiz, Pennsylvania. I agree 100% with your comment about drug abusers. They will stop at nothing. They will lie, steal, and hurt everyone around them to get their drugs. Absolutely. There is no control over these people, and they need to be controlled. Carol, part of each 12-step program is to accept responsibility for our actions, past, present, and future. Some in our groups really struggle with that. Carol, obviously, in a 12-step group to try to get people off substance. Marianne Pertner, St. Clair Shores, Michigan. I hope you can settle something for me, O'Reilly. A family member told me Fox News, the people who own it are Democrats. They're not, but they don't like Trump. They're not Democrats. Dennis Huber, Wesley Chapel, Florida. Mr. Bill, I read your story that inspired your atheism, nothing there bumper sticker to our Bible class, and it was well received. The story is that I was on the Mass Pike, and a car in front of me had religion, fake news, so of course I made bumper stickers that said atheism, nothing there. And they're booming. You want them? BillO'Reilly.com store. In a moment, something you might not know. In these tough times, owing money to the IRS can be overwhelming, leaving you confused about the right approach. Scary radio ads about the IRS only add to the stress. But you can relax and breathe easy with Tax Relief Advocates, TRA. Regardless of whether you owe $5,000 or $50,000 in tax debt, TRA ensures you no longer have to fear the IRS. With a proven 3-step resolution process and expertise in IRS special programs, TRA helps taxpayers get back on track, boasting 5-star ratings on Google and Yelp, plus an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. TRA is the trusted choice. If you feel trapped by the IRS and debt, do not lose hope. TRA can significantly reduce or eliminate your tax burden and offers a guarantee no payment if they cannot reduce your tax debt. Please visit TRA.com or call 800-575-2193, 800-575-2193. Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. 87 years ago today, author Margaret Mitchell published the most successful novel in U.S. history. The plot features Georgia native Scarlett O'Hara and her life during the Civil War. Here is the story of Gone with the Wind. In 1926, Mitchell quit her job as a reporter for the Atlanta Journal to recover from a broken ankle. While recuperating, she used a second-hand typewriter to craft the saga. Released on June 30th, 1936, Gone with the Wind caused a sensation in Georgia and sold millions of copies all over the country. 1 year later, Mitchell won the Pulitzer Prize for Literature. She then sold the film rights to MGM for a modest fee of $50,000. Gone with the Wind is regarded as one of the finest films ever made. Adjusted for inflation, it remains the highest box office hit of all time, Total ticket sales, $3.4 billion. Take that, Iron Man. The Wind won 8 Oscars, including Best Picture, Best Actress, Supporting Actress, Screenplay. Despite the accolades, Gone with the Wind is not very popular in some places these days. Cancel culture has come for Scarlett and her crew. HBO banished Gone with the Wind in 2020 because HBO says it glorifies slavery, which it does not. Activists on Twitter are now urging the Smithsonian to remove Gone with the Wind artifacts from the Museum of American History. And here's something else you might not know. Gone with the Wind was the first major film to premiere outside of Hollywood or New York City. MGM released the movie in Atlanta. The governor of Georgia declared the day a state holiday. Parades were thrown. Locals wore hoop skirts and top hats. In total, 1 million Georgians showed up to celebrate the premiere of Gone with the Wind in 1936. Because of strict segregation laws in Georgia, however, the film's black cast members were not allowed to participate. Back after this. Hey, it's time to take care of your liver. Data from the American Heart Association indicates that adults with fatty liver were 3.5 times more likely to have heart failure than those without. The American Liver Foundation says that 100 million Americans have fatty livers. These days, we throw everything at our bodies: cholesterol, alcohol, toxins, statins, cigarettes. No wonder so many of us have a sluggish, fatty liver. Your liver helps your body with hundreds of daily functions. It's time you help your liver with Liver Health Formula. Liver Health Formula is an all-natural, American-made supplement that contains 12 clinically proven botanicals to recharge and protect your liver. So try Liver Health Formula and receive a free bottle of nano-powered omega-3 to keep your heart healthy. Go to getliverhelp.com/Bill. Claim your free gift. That's getliverhelp.com/Bill. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.